Hello and welcome. This video is going to discuss how to get started with online testing with Bridgeway Academy. The video is going to cover the benefits of online testing, how to access the online testing, how to register for courses, how to take a test, how to view your grades. First off, we're going to talk about the benefits. One of the primary benefits is going to be your accurate results. You won't have to grade the test as parents or overseers. Some of the questions are going to be essay questions, especially in a lot of our English courses, and those are going to be graded by a certified academic advisor, which will benefit your student in getting some feedback on their writing. Also, the test order is variable, so if they take the test again, it won't look exactly the same. The questions and the answer options will be in a different order, and this is really going to challenge your students to restudy and to master the objectives and make sure that they actually know the material. It's going to help them with their computer skills. There definitely is a move towards more online learning, and I'm sure they will experience in the future. So this will give them that first kind of opportunity to do some online testing. You don't have to mail anything back to Bridgeway for inclusion on report cards and transcripts. Your advisor will be able to access everything right through the online testing site. And your other record-keeping forms, such as book reports and PE forms, can also be uploaded directly into the online testing site. So how to access, there are actually two ways. It's just the same way of getting to the same place. One is you can just type in the www.bridgewaytest.com directly into your browser and log in. The second way is to go to our member site, which is bridgewaymembers.com, and while you're there you can just click on the banner for online testing. This is what the site looks like, and we'll go to it live in just a moment. The first time you go to the site and you click log in, it's going to say, is this your first time here? And if so, you'll need to create an account. So you'll just click on that. You'll put in your username, password, email address, first and last name, city, country, etc. And then click to create my account. So that's all pretty basic. And then you will need to go and check your email. You'll have an email there that tells you you need to verify your email address. So you just click on that link, and then your account is authenticated and you'll be able to log in. So at that point you'll just go back to bridgewaytest.com or click on the link from bridgewaymembers.com and then enter that username and password that you set up, and you'll be able to log in. So once you log in, you will need to register for your courses. So I'm going to jump over to the site live, and then we'll see what it looks like to actually register for a course. So here at bridgewaytest.com, I'm going to click log in, and then I'm going to log in as my user, Jane Eyre. And this student has already registered in a few courses, so you can see that when she logs in, she can see a list of the courses that she's registered in. But you won't see that until you actually register for a course. But this student wants to register now for the Bridgeway book reports, classic literature course. So this is going to be found under Bridgeway published courses, and this is what you'll need to do. You actually need to find the publisher of your curriculum and then click on that to locate the course that you want to register for. It may be an Alpha Omega course, it may be Paradigm, it may be Saxon, School of Tomorrow. So you just find your publisher. If you're not sure, you can just look around, or you can ask your advisor to give you that publisher. This student wants to register for the Bridgeway literature course, classic literature course. So this is located under Bridgeway published courses. You're going to find a few of our Bridgeway courses here. It is the high school book reports. So to enroll, the student's going to need to know the enrollment key, and it's going to be, I'll unmask it so you can see. Your advisor will send this to you. It's going to be a 2-digit code and then the course code. So this is the code for this particular course, and your advisor will send it to you. This first two-digit code is your advisor number, so make sure you get this and don't just use 10 because this is not everyone's advisor. You want to make sure you get the right two-digit code so that your advisor will get your submissions. So once you enter that code, you're going to click Enroll Me, and please note if you see Enroll with one L, we've tried to correct them all, but it's an Australian published program, so sometimes you will see that spelling of enrollment. It's not a spelling error. So then once you put in that self-enrollment key, then you're enrolled in the course, and you will see this under, if you go back to your home, then you're going to see a list of all of your courses, including this high school book report that we just enrolled in. Alright, so we can see that under My Courses, and you can locate the courses here if you want to enroll in a new course, here under Courses, and also you'll see it over here under Courses. Alright, and always a good place to go if you get kind of lost in here is to just go back to My Home to see a list of your courses. Alright, so this is the course that we just enrolled in. So to go to it, I can just go right there. Okay, so I'm back over here at my PowerPoint to talk about registering for courses. We talked about the key that you'll need to get from your advisor. Every student should register for the book report course, as you just saw me do, in addition to the Bridgeway record keeping course and a cyber safety and ethics course, and you'll hear more from your advisor about this course eventually. To log into your course, you're just going to click on My Courses and locate the course that you want to work in. Now let's talk a little bit about preparing to take tests. Before you take a test online, it's a good idea to take the test that came with your curriculum as a practice test. And after you take that practice test, you should have your parents grade it, or parents, you should grade it, and review it before the student takes the test online. The questions that you see online are going to be similar to the practice test, and they're going to cover the same content, but they won't be exactly the same. They will be modified for online learning. Be sure and review the chapter and study your notes thoroughly before you take the test online. Alright, so then when you're ready, you just log in, locate your course under My Courses, locate the test, and then begin your attempt. You will have 3 attempts to take each test. If you quit or get logged out or your computer crashes or anything like that, the next time you log in, you'll be able to continue the attempt. It will say continue previous attempt, and you'll just say yes. Only the highest grade from all of your attempts are going to be counted towards your final grade. This is just an example of Paradigm English 3, and here let's just say you wanted to take chapter test 1. You would just locate it, click on the chapter test, and then you would be in the test itself. This is an example of what the test looks like. I'm going to jump over to the site now and just go through a quick taking a test so you can see what that will look like. Okay, I'm here in the site. I've clicked on Paradigm English 4. This is kind of my bread trail here. This can show you where you are. And I'm going to take the chapter test for chapter 2. Now I've taken this before, and so I've used up one of my attempts. You can see here it says attempt 1, but I'm going to say I want to try it again. So I'm going to say yes. And then that will take me into the test. Now you can see here I have some kind of fill in the blanks. It says write the first and last name of the author of the work, so I've got to be very careful when I do that to spell the author's name correctly, and I need to spell the first and last name. Then I've got some multiple choice. There are also matching questions. I'm just going to go to the next page so you can just kind of see what it looks like. I have a word bank here. I need to fill in those short answers. Again, I have to make sure I spell everything correctly. However, upper lower case does not matter in these types of questions. And then down on the third page, you'll see that I have some essay questions. And you can see here that I have, if I can go back to any question, this is my quiz navigation. Here I'll need to fill in the answer to the essay questions. Type basically in this one explain the difference between first and third person, so I'll need to use complete sentences and explain and write with proper spelling. All these things are going to count in an essay question. So I have a lot of essay questions in this particular quiz. Not all quizzes, in fact most of them won't have especially this many, but they may have one or two essay questions. Okay, then once I've completed everything, I'm going to take a quick pause and go and put some answers in, and then I'll show you what happens next. So after I've answered all my questions, and I didn't answer everything, but I answered a few so you can see what happens. I'm going to click Finish My Attempt, and first I'm going to get the summary. It'll show me what I answered and what I didn't answer. And if I'm ready to submit it, I can just click Submit All, and it says you're about to close the attempt and that you can't change your answers after you do this. And then you'll get a review of the attempt, and you'll see, a green check if you got it correct. You'll see a red X if you got it incorrect. And then you'll notice, I'm going to go to the last page where my essay questions were. I left all these blank, so there's nothing. And you'll see that you're not actually getting any points here, but it does display your answer that you submitted. You won't get any points until your advisor has reviewed it and issued a grade. So back over to the PowerPoint here, that's kind of the next thing. All question types are graded automatically except essay questions. So you have to wait on those. Sometimes it may be till the end of the grading period before you see the grade actually come in there. All essay questions are not going to be an essay necessarily. It just may require some sort of free-form response that can't automatically be graded, and so it will need to wait for a grade. The majority of the questions are not essay questions. I'll just reiterate that again. In addition, kind of running out of time here, there are some courses, mainly English courses, where you have an opportunity to submit some other types of assignments. It may be your writing assignment, and it will ask you to upload it, and it will also ask you to enter the grade. Your parents should have graded it according to the rubric, and then they would come in here and select the grade and enter it. Book reports are kind of the same way. You have all of your book report instructions here, and then you have a place to upload your quarter one book report and then enter the book report grade. That's been graded according to the rubrics that are in the course. In addition, you'll have the Bridgeway record keeping course. It's not really a course, it's just a place to upload materials. You'll have access to all the record keeping forms, and then you'll have a heading for each type of form where you can submit your PE log, your course approval, your course evaluation form, etc. So everything can be submitted here through the Bridgeway record keeping. You can also look at your grades. Once you've clicked on a course, you can access your course grade by clicking Grades under the setting block on the left-hand side. I'm going to jump over there and show. All right, just to reiterate, you have to be in a course before you'll see the grade over here. So if I click on, for instance, my book report course, I can close up this navigation, and now I see the grades. So I can click on grade, and then I'll see my grades for this course, anything that's been submitted. But I can also click on overview report and see my grades for all courses. And I can click on any one of those courses and go and see the details of the grades. So that's how you see your grades. Just make sure you're in a course first, and then you'll be able to see your grades for all courses. All right, so that's it. That's how to get started with online testing. As you have more questions, your advisor will be able to help you work through things. I hope you have a great day, and thanks for watching this video.